Hello, everyone. Welcome to another lesson of Japanese for Creative Hearts. Yana Sakovska here, as well as Jamaican whistling frogs, as you probably hear them in the background. Today, let's talk about light and shining. We're going to have a look at this character and cover its readings, meanings, and look at its beautiful word combinations and amazing expressions. Let's get started. Let's start with the readings. So we have the Chinese reading, which is cool. And we have the Japanese readings. We have the verb and the noun. The verb is hikaru, which means to shine, to glitter, to be bright. And the noun is hikari, which means light, shining, rays of light. And in the metaphorical meaning, it means influence, power, glory, and so on. In word combinations, this character has three meanings. The first one is light. If we take this character and put the kanji, the character for year, next to it, we will have konen, which means the light year, which means the distance that the light travels within the period of 1 year, which is actually quite mind-blowing if you think of it. But let's have another example. So if we have the character for light and shining, and we put the character for child or particle next to it, we have the word koshi, which means the photon, like the child of light or the particle of light, because in physics, this kanji for child means particle. The second meaning in the word combinations is the meaning of shining and glory. We will have one example here, the word oe, which means honor. The first kanji is the light and shining kanji, and the second one is e, which means prosperity. So light and prosperity means honor. It is usually used in the context like, it's an honor for me to, for example, to receive this award or to be meeting you. Actually, let's have this example. It's an honor for me to meet you. In Japanese, we say it like, お目にかかれて光栄です。お目にかかる means to be in front of someone's eyes. お目にかかれる means to be able to be in front of someone's eyes. And we put it into the te form, which means the reason and some consequences of that. And or some feeling connected, related to this situation. So in the full sentence, we have お目にかかれて光栄です。It is an honor for me to be able to be in front of your eyes. The third meaning in the word combinations is landscape, view and landscape. We will have two examples here. The first one is this one. The first character is wind, and the second character is light. Wind and light mean landscape. Wind and light mean landscape. We read it as fuko, and we can, this is the landscape that we can draw as in a painting, or this is the landscape that we can enjoy. So we can say fuko kaku, to draw a landscape, or fuko tanushimu, which means to enjoy the landscape. And another example of the beautiful meaning of this character is this word. We read it as kanko, which means tourism. The first character is the character to see something, and it beautifully consists of the left part, which means stork as a bird, and the right part means to see. And the second character is light and shining. So tourism means seeing the light, the glory. And if we have all the meanings, the word for tourism means stork, sea, light, and glory. Beautiful, isn't it? And we will have one more very beautiful, very rare, and poetic expression with this character. This one. The left part, light and shining, and the right part is shadow. Together, they form the word time. Light and shadow mean time in poetic expressions. What kind of poetic expressions are we talking here about? Well, we have the main one, this one, and we read it as Oinya no gotoshi. And so we have the first two characters that mean shining and shadow, and they mean time together. The third one, the third character means, we read it as ya, and it means arrow. And the what is left is nogotoshi, which means similar to something, as if something. Oinya nogotoshi, which means as if the arrow of shining and shadow, meaning time. This is the literal meaning, and well, how it is usually translated. It is translated as tempo sugi, time flies, as if the arrow of shining and shadows. And the expression, an amazing Japanese expression, actually one of my all-time favorites that I would like to share with you today, is the expression, the wind is shining, kaze hikaru. Actually, this is the seasonal expression used in haiku, the poetry. This is the expression for spring, kaze hikaru, the wind is shining. Imagine a glorious spring day, and the sun is shining so brightly, and the air is fresh and so tasty, and it fills your lungs with new hope and new energy. And everything is celebrating new life, new beginnings. And it seems that everything is just shining. And if something moves quickly through this landscape, and as mentioned above, landscape is wind plus shining. So if something moves quickly through this landscape, it seems, it feels as if the wind itself is shining. Let's have a couple of haiku examples with this amazing expression, kaze hikaru, the wind is shining. The first one is from the children haiku competition, and it says, 自転車で坂道下る風光る. I'm riding my bicycle downhill. The wind is shining. The second haiku, and the last example for today, is the haiku by a poet Takahashi Yo, and the poem says, 風光すなわちものの皆光る. The translation, the wind is shining, and it means that everything is shining. Thank you. That's all for today. Follow your creative heart, learn Japanese. See you next time.